All right, everyone. This is a big one. I've been really eager to show this one off, but I have also needed to literally train so hard to show even the slightest glimpse of it. This is absolutely the hardest. Well, Taunt Jet Upper might technically be the hardest one that I've tried so far because I literally couldn't do it after an hour of play. But this one, I've spent longer trying to do this one. I've spent hours trying to do this one on my own time. Even before I started this series, I was trying to learn this input. So, this is the standing 720. So, 720, we know it from before. Double full circle, buffered, and landing it. So, that's buffering into it. Jumping into it, hiding it behind a move, doing a jab, and then doing it after that. That doesn't actually work in Third Strike, but I think it does in, SF6, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, doesn't work. Tick Throw does work for SPDs every so often. So standing 720. It's the idea of not actually having a buffer for the 720, literally doing it standing still without jumping, as always. So the input for this: left, down, right, up, right, down, left. So damn hard to do this because you're literally using pre-jump frames in order to try and make this happen. You're inputting what is essentially a jump, but you're inputting a half circle after that jump before the jump actually comes out. It's insanely fast. It needs insane precision, at least for me. Very, very hard part about it on hitbox is that you need to not have the up input muddle your inputs. Because so very often I'm finding that I just keep my thumb on the up so long that then once I'm trying to run back across with the other half circle, that then it becomes upper half circles, which you cannot have for this. Now, there are two ways, supposedly, of doing this. One way is that you slide your forefinger across the half circle, keep it over to the left, press jump with your right thumb, and then slide back with your forefinger. Or you can apparently piano it. So, you move your right hand over to where it covers the right and the up button, and you keep your left hand on the left and down button. Then you can piano at a very rapid pace. So then you just do that and then back. I'm not sure if that was standing or not. TBH. Oh shit! Yes! I was almost thinking I was gonna have to use the footage from yesterday. So I started getting this just the other day. So I'm also going to put up that footage at the end of this, where I got it twice in pretty good quick succession. So, also, what I did there was not one of the methods that I have heard about. I'm actually prototyping like a new method all on my own, believe it or not. So, the method that I just did there and that I've been trying out is using my left forefinger for everything. For everything. So, you slide left with across it, and then you also touch the up button, and then you slide back across. Only thing I will say is that you got to be careful about this with like mangling your finger, because you can rub your hand way too hard across buttons, even smooth Sanwa buttons, and you'll start tearing it up. You got to be careful with fighting games and not actually tearing your skin or getting carpal tunnel or anything like that. I should know. I have carpal tunnel. Oh, I'm getting better at that. I kind of like my method. Pulling this off in a match is going to be hard as hell for me. It's so, like, impractical because, like, when you think about it, buffering into it just makes more sense for most applications. Because what are you normally doing when you're going for a 720? You're mostly jumping in when they don't expect it. Or you dash in when they don't expect it, and it's even easier to do a 720 with that. Well, not easier than a jump in, but easier than a standing 720. Anyway, I'm gonna stop messing around. I just get really, really into the idea of perfecting the standing 720. But that is one of the harder inputs that you'll ever do in normal fighting games. Are there harder inputs in, like, obscure anime stuff? Is the pretzel input harder? Is the Tall and Jet Upper harder? Is Electric Wind Godfist Electric harder? Maybe. But standing 720 is in a lot of fighting games. It's in Street Fighter, and everybody plays Street Fighter. Not everybody, but, you know, a good lot of the FGC plays Street Fighter. And it is by far the hardest input in Street Fighter that I personally know of. I actually think that this is even harder than Guile Super Turbo Super. And that thing is hard as hell. Just because timing and precision is so precise on standing 720. But we've pulled it off a few times. I believe in you to be able to do it. And try out my four-finger strategy. One finger for the entire move. Just be careful to be kind to your hands. Be kind to your hands. I have carpal tunnel. I should have been kinder to my hands. Learn from my mistakes. Do as I say, not as I do. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. Sorry for the mistakes on last video. Hopefully I have atoned for my sins with this video and trying to correct factual errors from the last one. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, as the case may be.